let's begin. I have a dome cap from Family Dollar. I'm using 2. I have a curved needle with black thread, my bundles, and then my head. So whenever I start a weft or I finish a weft, I always puncture through that weft like so. When I say puncture through, I always put the needle directly through the wefts. I wrap the string around it 3 times and pull it. This is just going to make a tight knot so that the weft is going to stay. While sewing the hair, I do not puncture through. I just go right up under the weft and I sew. Like so. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go under the weft here and I'm just going to pull it through. You don't want to puncture through your wefts each time because that is just going to mess up your wefts. Like you won't be able to use them for long and then it's going to create shedding. So make sure you go under like so and pull. You can knot it whenever you feel like knotting it, but I don't knot it every so often because I do remove these wefts and I get tired of having to, take out the knots. Whenever I'm about to fold over my method, whenever I'm at the top, I always go through and I pull, but then I always puncture through the wefts. Whenever I start a new weft, I end a new weft, or I'm folding over, I puncture through, I wrap it around 3 times, and I pull. For the fold over method, all you do is place your finger there and you fold it over. So you're going to hold it so that it's really, really tight. And you're going to take your needle and you're going to puncture through it and you're just going to pull. It's going to lay flat, trust me. You fold it over, puncture needle through, and pull. Put the needle through the weft and pull. Keep in mind, I only put the needle through whenever I'm starting a new weft, just so that it can stay tight. And then I continue to fold under. Keep in mind, guys, as I've said, I only wrap the thread around the needle 3 times every so often. I don't do it all throughout the head, but as I get like a couple spaces down, I do make a knot. But now I'm just going to continue to go over and pull. At the top of her head, as you can tell, and this is the U that's going on. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do from here. Don't mind these little pieces sticking up. They were actually bent from being in a rubber band, so as long, once I flat iron that I lay down. Anyways, I'm at the U part and I'm going to show you what I do, because if anyone who's ever made a U part, if you've noticed, the U is all the way back here, and the more you keep filling in, the U still stays back here, and you kind of want to move this U on up here so it's easier for you to cut. So I'm going to show you guys what I do in order to move this U up. So as I've showed you, this is her head, and I'm just going to show you all what to do. Okay guys, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my U, and I'm going to adjust it so I can be comfortable while you all see it. So basically I'm going to create my U, and at this part, since you're at the top of the head, I'm done folding over wefts. I did it for here, and then I cut it down here. So I folded it on this end and it went around, and then I cut it here. So I'm done folding wefts for now because you're at the top of your head and you kind of don't want it bulky, you want to lay it flat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to create imaginary U, and I'll go from there. What I mean by that is this. I'm going to take this end just like this, and I'm going to place it like that. You all can see. So here's the end of the hair. I'm going to place it like that. Then I'm just going to create like a U shape like that. You all can see that. So I just brought the track around. So I'm going to create imaginary U shape like that. Okay, that's really a small U because I want small leave out, and I'm just going to sew this down like so. Since I'm starting at the front, I go through the weft, I wrap it around 3 times, and I pull. I'm going to go through the weft, wrap it around 3 times, and pull. That's all I'm going to do, and then I'm going to continue to go under and pull. Under and pull. It's so easy, and creating your imaginary U is just going to help you fill in the rest. So this is all I'm doing, guys, going under and pulling through. Okay,
So here's my U. In order to hold this here, I'm going to put like a little pin, kind of like a thumbtack, and this usually doesn't help, but I don't have my other sewing needle, and I'm just going to hold that into the middle so I can mark its place, and this is where my U is going to go, and I want to make sure that's straight. So yeah, that's going to be my U. You guys see that? So all I did was bring the track around, and I'm laying it flat like that, and this is going to be my small leave out.
Keep in mind, whenever I do make my U parts, I always make the U really, really small because I don't like having a lot of leave out. If you do have a question, whereas whenever I do go to cut the middle of the dome cap out, if I'm cutting my thread, I never cut my thread. I just cut right straight down the middle, and that's okay. If you do happen to cut your thread because the U part is so close together, you can just like sew it back down using the remaining what's that thing again? Using the remaining cap that you have left over. Sorry guys.
Now you have to go in, you have to continue to fill up these gaps, and then, you know, fill them in. So that's my small U, and I kind of got it out the way so it's easier for me to work with this space, and my U will be right.
I'm going to fold over this weft here since I'm at the top and I already made my U. I'm just going to fold it over and continue filling in my space simply because it won't be bulky for one, and then two, I already have my U part in place, so you won't see the folded over weft because my U part is already made. My U is already made, should I say. So I punctured through the weft. I made a knot so that it can stay and so that it's flat. And I'm just going to continue to sew like so. As you can tell, I'm going under and pulling through. I'm repeating it so many times, but this is just as simple as it is, guys. Like under, pull through, make your knot, and pull through.
So I basically filled in the top. I told you all I was going to fill it in with them spaces at the top. I filled it in, but my camera died, so while I was charging my battery, I filled that in. Now I'm just going to fill in some empty spaces. If you can tell, like there's like this big space here and it goes around like that over here, whatever. I'm going to fill it in with this piece right here, and then I have another gap right here. That's the big gap. Like this, I have to fill this in because that will be noticeable once I put it on my head. So I'm just going to fill those gaps in or whatever, and I'll show you the finished product. Also, what I'm going to do is here, if you all can tell, I didn't sew this part right here. I didn't bring my wefts all the way over to the end. That's simply because I'm going to sew hair under it so that when the wind blows, the hair will come back. So I will show you all that, and I may sew a piece on top. I'm not too sure yet, but bear with me. I'm going to speed this up. Okay guys, I'm not going to record this because my memory is kind of getting too full on my memory card. I guess I'll insert pictures of the final wig. So I hope that you all enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah, see you later.